This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7. As we have a little bit of a flip tonight, as the Snowflake girls have traveled down to the EA Holiday Tournament. So we're going to cover the Snowflake JV boys against the Holbrook JV boys, but they play hard, they practice hard nonetheless. I'm Aaron Hewish, and I'm going to head to our Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center pregame. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the action. I'm Aaron Hewish. I'm joined by my cohort tonight, Camry Hewish. And Camry, I see no injuries on the court. I see nothing. What are you seeing at this point?
No, I don't see anything. I see everyone ready to play. Open, we had a good already out.
So we have the jump ball, and it goes out of bounds, and that's going to belong to the Roadrunners. As the officials for tonight's game are Mr. Reggie Peterson and Mr. Kyle Marble. So the AIA has sent us two of the best tonight, as the ball's going to inbound and go to Landon LeBaron. As we have no injuries to report, but that's going to take us to our Ace Hardware keys to the game in this junior varsity matchup. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car, day or night, or need a key made any hour of the day or night, any day of the week, call Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. And Camry, our keys to the game tonight, I think, are always simple. That's fundamentals: passing, dribbling, defense, rebounding, all the stuff.
Yeah, we got Jaron Decker. He's a great rebounder for the team.
All right, so here we go. As I only have first names for the Holbrook Roadrunners, and I'm working on getting full names, so we're going to have to go with that, as the early score is 0-0, 7:15 left in the first quarter. As there's a whistle, we're going to have a foul, and the foul's going to go against, that's going to be 1-0, and that's going to go against Tripp Smith of the Lobos. Now, Camry here knows these boys pretty well for this JV basketball team, as she is a sophomore here at Snowflake High School. As that's going to send number 5 to the line, and this is Braylon. Braylon's first shot is up, and it is no good. 0-0, 7:05 left in the first. You are listening to high school basketball presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top Sholo, and 102.5 Pine Top, a Kopaniki Communications production. Braylon misses the second one, and that is rebounded by Decker. That's Jared Decker. As the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay and belong to the Snowflake Lobos. So, Camry, I'm looking out there, and I'm seeing a lot of these younger boys. Go ahead and give us some of the years. We got Trevor Wood is a sophomore.
Yeah.
Jared Decker.
Everyone here on the court is sophomore.
I see
this year.
I see that's they call him Travis is
But
his name,
his name's Chonch.
we go by Chonch. And that's what we see him as, is down the court. That's going to be a long court pass. There's going to be a foul, and that's going to be an and one, as Nate for the Roadrunners goes up and puts it in for 2 points, and he's going to go to the line. As let's see who they call the foul.
That was a foul on 22, I'm pretty sure.
That looks like it's going to be a foul on Landon LeBaron. And all these boys are sophomores, as the freshman game ended up, I believe, 66-34, as that free throw is going to be good, and that is going to be by Nate. So other than that, our Ace Hardware keys of the game, Camry, is defense, fundamentals, play some basketball. As there's Trevor Wood with the ball.
Yeah.
Wood over now to Travis Flake. Flake with his left side, left hand. As he goes, he stepped down. Trevor Wood now dribbles. He's at the free throw line. He loses it, and he's going to be fouled, and they're going to whistle a foul. And the foul is going to go against Caselin of the Roadrunners. The Holbrook Roadrunners coming up from Route 66 over here, traveling down the 77 to take on these Snowflake Lobos. As Travis Flake into rebound. Travis puts it in. That is going to be intercepted by number 5. That is Braylon. Braylon brings it down. Braylon over to Nate. Nate now inside to Caselin. Caselin over to Braylon. As soon as I get familiar with these names, I'll let you know. Usually I get a roster beforehand, but in tonight is Braylon's or no. That's Braylon goes up. It's no good. Rebound is Nate. Nate misses it, no good, and that's going to be Jared Decker. Jared Decker fights, and he gets it out and clears the lane as he sends it over to Flake. Flake now to LeBaron. LeBaron outside, number 22. He's at the free throw line. Instead of Trevor Wood. Trevor Wood loses it between his legs. Out of bounds. The ball's going to belong to the Roadrunners. So, Carrie, any interesting facts about any of these young men that we're allowed to share on the air?
Let's see. I've known all these boys played basketball since 6th grade, junior high, and they've been working really hard since they've started, and it's become some of their whole lives.
As Holbrook goes up and puts another 2 points in, they're going to have an early 5-0 lead with 5:31 left here in the first quarter. So, how was their success? As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get an offensive foul on Decker, as he's going to foul. Let's see. That was Nate's going to go to the floor. So, Camry, as they played, you've known them pretty much your whole life, but 7th, 8th grade, freshman year, how have they done as a team?
They all work very well together. They all have bonded friendships that obviously makes them better on the court and makes them better as people in general.
And Braylon's going to hit a three-point shot, and that is a comfort to Dentures. Three-point shot for the Holbrook Roadrunners. 8-0, 5:07 left here in the first quarter. As Flake gets whistled, we're going to get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it to the Show Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome back to Show Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com as the beats rain down here at the Den at Snowflake High School. As that was a long 30-second timeout, but that's okay. As the ball is going to belong to the Lobos, it's going to be out of bounds as Holbrook's putting this hard press on. And I notice is this number 10 is Trip Smith. That's Trevor Wood, Landon LeBaron, and Flake, as well as Decker for the Roadrunners. Caselin, Braylon, Nate, and Manny are out there for them. As Wood puts up about a 16-foot jumper, tries to go off the glass, no good. Rebound, Decker had it ripped away by Nate. As Nate comes down with it, here come the Roadrunners running the ball. Forward to Manny. Manny back to Braylon. Braylon now at the top of the key, he goes left, he goes right. Guarded closely by Smith. Now he goes to his right. Passes in to, I think that's Channing, number 20. It's going to be no good. Rebound, Wood. Wood throws it back. It's Smith. Smith sends it forward to Flake. No good. Now Wood gets it back to Flake. Flake tries to go. He tries to find Decker, but it's going to be intercepted on the pass. Here come the Roadrunners. Inside to Nate. Nate lays it off the glass for two, and Camry 10-0 lead halfway through this fourth quarter with 4 minutes left. What are your thoughts on what the Lobos need to do to get back in this game immediately?
Not a good start. I think maybe if they have better control of the ball and stop losing it and start getting some shots up, that's how they can come back.
Well, as a pass to Trip Smith actually does just that and puts it up, as we have the first 2 points for the Snowflake Lobos, as it looks like Red Hips, the junior, is going to check in for the Lobos.
And Cameron Reedhead, 14.
And it looks like Cameron Reedhead is going to check in as well.
Looks
Cameron
like
Reedhead wearing number 14. As it's going to be Holbrook ball. That's going to be the second foul whistled on Smith, but the Lobos do finally get on the board. As that one looked close to a backcourt there, but wasn't called. Braylon puts up a long three-point shot, no good. Rebound, LeBaron almost had it. Now it goes back to the Roadrunners. It's going to be tipped over the line. The time strike by Caselin, and that's going to be ball to the Lobos. Red Hips inbounds the ball. He inbounds it to Flake. Flake now over to LeBaron. LeBaron crosses over the time stripe, guarded by Caselin. And he has it stolen by Braylon. Braylon now left side. He's with his left hand. He dribbles inside. Now he fakes, goes back out. Now he kicks the ball out, ends up in the hands of Caselin. Caselin back to Braylon. Over now to Manny. Manny brings it back just outside of half court. Ball is over to Braylon. Now back to Manny. Marvelous Manny, three-point shot. And that is a Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot. Now, Camry, do you like the three-point shot? I think it makes for great basketball.
It does. That's what, especially in high school, you don't see as many three-point shots in a JV game, too, that are made.
I was just reading the other day that the three-point line in high school just in the last couple of years, I don't remember when, just celebrated its 40th anniversary. So you look at that as there's a missed three-pointer by the Roadrunners. And you look at that and you think, wow, 40 years we've had that. But before that, all points were worth 2.
It's crazy.
As now the ball's over to LeBaron. LeBaron has it knocked away by Caselin, but LeBaron grabs it back in. Now he's holding his pivot. That sends it over to number 3. That is Travis Flake. Flake looking for Hips. Now he gets it inside to Hips. Hips left, right, puts it up. He hits on the arm. Off the glass, no good. Hips is going to go to the line to shoot a couple. 13-2, 2 minutes and 9 seconds left.
Haven't seen a free throw on Lobo's side yet, I don't think.
No, this will be Hips's. They'll be the first free throws of Lobos. Hips is there to shoot a couple. First free throw is good. As now we have Udall. That's Tread Udall, as well as
Tyler
Jones checking in for the Lobos, checking in for Flake and LeBaron. As Red Hips goes back to the line to shoot another free throw. Hips' second free throw is up. It is good. 13-4, 2 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first quarter. You know, Cameron, going back to this as we look at Holbrook and Snowflake, and traditionally they've had a rival over the years, a big rivalry.
Especially in basketball.
As basketball too, but back in the day they tell me it was quite, as Udall gets a steal, Udall goes up and Udall puts it in, kisses off the front of the glass, there's a rebound, Decker. Decker's now blocked, and that was a block by number 11. That's Manny with the block. Now Holbrook ends up with the ball yet again as some stymieing defense. You know, as Holbrook has the natural rival of Winslow, that's a big one, but they tell me back in the day that Snowflake, you know, Holbrook rivalry was big. So always a good opportunity for these Lobos and these Roadrunners to get together and play whatever sport it is. As Caselin's going to airball a 3. It's going to be brought down by Hips. Hips goes forward to Udall. Udall now over to Tyler Jones. Jones misses, but he grabs on the rebound. He puts it on the court, sends a far court pass to Udall. Udall now to his left. Left, right now. Udall being guarded closely by Caselin. Shot clock is inoperable in this game. Now it's holding forward to Caselin. Caselin guarded by Hips. Hips takes a swipe at it, knocks it away, but Caselin grabs it back. Forward to Channing. Now over to Braylon. Braylon left, right. Braylon puts it up. That's going to be no good. However, whistle and a foul. As 13-4 here with 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. And don't go anywhere, folks, because the next game is going to feature the Holbrook varsity Roadrunner boys against the varsity Lobo boys. As I'm going to get a little more information on their seasons, but I believe we should have a pretty good matchup. And anytime these two teams get together, throw out the statistics and throw out the records, because they always play each other tough. Holbrook is really hard to beat at their home gym, that's for sure. First free throw by Braylon is good. Second free throw is no good. 14-4, 10-point lead. Stretch again as we're going to whistle, and we're getting a foul. Channing is going to be whistled for the foul. That is the third team foul. Lobos are in the bonus for the quarter, however.
Off to Tread.
Udall has the ball, and Jones gets it back. Back to Jones. Is Tyler Jones a sophomore as well?
Yes, the only junior on this court right now is Red Hips.
Red Hips is the only junior at wearing number 23.
Mm-hmm.
Ball is back to, that's number 14. That's Reedhead. To Decker. Over to Jones. Jones now in the corner, now brings it out. Tries to get to Decker. It's going to be
no good.
Well, it's going to be not good. It's going to be slightly picked off as Braylon gets a hand on it, but it's going to roll and go out of bounds. Jones to inbound. To Udall. Udall puts it up. That's going to be good for Udall. Now, Udall seems a little outsized there, but he seems to make up for it with some physical play.
He does. He gets in. He has very good layups and can get some threes. He can shoot.
Braylon with the ball now on the far side. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. Nate with the three-point. That's going to be no good. That's going to cut us through the quarter with the score. The Holbrook Roadrunners 14, the Snowflake Lobos 6. as we're going to take a break and come back and bring you the second quarter. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Welcome back, Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com. As we like to run down our sponsors as we get ready for the second quarter, we are going to start that off with our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off the college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College's college locations. Navajo and Apache County now offering business degrees, bachelor's degrees in business and education. Excuse me. Also, Shola Ford is our overall sponsor. Ace Hardware and Pine Top. Honda Ski and Outdoor is going to bring us our halftime show. Northland Pioneer College. Horn Auto Center with our drive of the game. Summit Regional Medical Center with our injury report. Comfort Fit Dentures. They're going to sponsor our three-pointers. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and that's going to be our player of the game. Allegra of Sholo and Deemer's Glass and Lakeside with our glass shattering player of the game. That's Deemer's Glass and Lakeside. 1-888 Glassman. As Nate rolls it up, and he puts it up for 2 points as Lobos get the ball back down 16-6, 10-point spread. As Reedhead's going to bring it down on the right side. Reedhead's going to try to shuffle it under. He goes back to Hips. Hips about 8 feet away, no good. Rebound. He thought that was Udall, but Udall's out here. So now LeBaron gets it. LeBaron goes. LeBaron's going to have it knocked out of bounds. As we're going to have a whistle, we're going to have sub. As Carter's going to check in for the Holbrook Roadrunners. Reedhead to inbound. Udall with the ball on the near side. Udall being guarded very closely by Caseland. Now over to Wood. Now, little folks, you might recognize the name Trevor Wood. His dad, Andy, was the coach here for many years. In fact, Camry, did you know this court is now named after their dad?
Really?
Yeah, from now on it'll be the Wood floor.
Wood.
Any piece of trivia for you guys, just letting you know. As we're going to have Trevor Wood go to the free throw line. And, Trevor, I don't know Trevor very well, but I do know, and just to kind of brag on him a little bit, he had two older brothers that played here, Garrett and Kurt, both great young men, did a good job for this program. And their dad, their father, Andy, spent many years as the head coach here. And
now assistant coach.
Yeah, now he's an assistant coach back after a little bit of a hiatus. But Trevor Wood kind of holding up. He's wearing that number 21, which I think is just a rite of passage in the Wood house that everybody wears that. He also had his brother McKay who played, and McKay unfortunately was injured for a lot of his senior year, but had some opportunities. As Holbrook's now up 16-7 as Wood makes that second free throw. As Marcus now goes. Marcus is now blocked. That was a monster. Blocked by Reedhead. And that could be in line for our glass-shattering play of the game. As now Udall, it goes Wood to Udall. Udall fumbles it. And now Red Hips is going to put it in for 2 points for the Lobos. 16-9. Lobos doing everything they can to claw back. No pun intended.
Nope.
As now we have Brandon on the far side. Brandon looking left, looking right. Now he sends it into Caseland. Good. 18-9, 6:01 left here in the second quarter. LeBaron with the ball. LeBaron dribbles right, dribbles left. Now LeBaron stops, sends it over the time stripe. It ends up to Udall. Udall on the far side. Udall just under the 28-foot line. Udall looks. Now he sends it out to Trevor Wood. Trevor Wood almost with the travel there. Back to Reedhead. Reedhead now at the free throw line. Inside to Hips. Hips puts it up. And Hips gave a valiant effort to kiss that ball off the glass, but it is going to be no good. but Hips is going to go to the line. He's going to get a couple free throws. And they call them free throws. They don't call them free makes. So he's got to put these buckets in for the Lobos.
He's had some good shots so far for 3 throws, so we'll see.
Free throw is no good. As for the Roadrunners, we have Carter, Brandon, Nate, Caselin, and Braylon in the game. As the second one's going to be no good, Wood's going to get the rebound. Wood, just a hair underneath the basket, is going to hit the bottom of the rim. Ball's now going to belong to the Roadrunners as Marcus brings it down. Marcus goes left, right, guarded by LeBaron. Now Marcus dribbles it in. Back out to Brandon. Brandon at the top of the key. Brandon now dribbles a couple steps inside. Now forward to Marcus. Marcus bringing it back out, resets the offense. Again, there is no shot clock. Over on the far side, and I think he was going to send that to Brandon to put up a 3, but Brandon didn't get out of the opportunities. The ball goes out of bounds, and that's going to be back to the Lobos.
What I'm seeing is some great defense from Cameron Rehead. He has had some aggressive defense on everyone he needs to and had that block.
Well, that's good because that's in line for our glass-shattering player of the game. But I'm telling you what, Carter and Nate for the Roadrunners are doing an excellent job of getting that ball in and out. As that's going to be number 33, a name we haven't called yet. Trace puts it down for 2 points, 20-9, 4 minutes, 54 seconds. Remember, folks, that you're listening, we're going to have the varsity game as Udall sends it to Wood. That's going to be no good. Into the cheerleaders over there. I don't know if we have a JV and a varsity cheer squad, or we should have a cheer squad that we kind of divide up for certain things. But
we have so many girls that we have a JV and varsity cheer squad, so that's wonderful.
Sometimes Holbrook will bring one in, but the cheerleaders do not get enough credit. They work hard, they practice. Coach Ashley Rabin has those doing a lot of good things. As the ball's going to be stolen by Hips, Hips is going to put it in. He's going to have a wide open layup. He's going to miss it off the back of the iron. It's going to be rebounded by Decker. Decker's going to get the miss. It's going to go off the hands of Hips and go back to the Roadrunners. And Camry, if they don't start putting shots down like that, it's going to be an even longer night for the Lobos.
They've had so many missed free shots and layups that they've missed. If they can get those, there's a chance they can get up before the game's over. But
well, I think sometimes you just got to chip away at it little by little. As there's a steal by the Lobos, as Decker's going to get it. Decker's going to go left side, left hand. He's going to fight and do everything he can to put over the rim, but the Holbrook Roadrunners have nay to say about that. 20-9, 4 minutes and 11 seconds left. Holbrook up on the Lobos in this JV boys basketball game as Jared Decker's going to go to the line, and he's going to get a chance to put some shots in. Decker's first free throw is no good, and I don't actually have it because I wasn't able to tally it from the beginning while we were getting names, but the Lobos have not been very good at the time stripe tonight.
They have not.
Not the time stripe, the free stripe. The time stripe's the middle. Go ahead.
They have not been getting their shots. It's one thing they need right now. Their defense has been pretty on point, but Holbrook's been getting their shots up.
10-point lead now for the Roadrunners, and that's going to be almost too easy as Brandon goes up with it on a pass. And Lobos now, Runners now bringing the pressure as they try to press. LeBaron goes down, and we're going to get a blocking foul called on the Runners, and that's going to put LeBaron at the line to shoot 3 minutes and 53 seconds left, 22-10. Roadrunners up 12.
Has Landon been on the free throw line yet?
I'm not sure if Landon has. I haven't kept as good a track as I normally do. I tried to get last names and was able to punch some stuff in and around, but we got to look right now, looking forward to the varsity game, and I got to look at the records here of these teams, is seeing what's LeBaron's second free throw is no good. Rebound is by the Roadrunners. That is Marcus. As Holbrook goes in, and that's going to be number 30. Brandon tries to put up. It's going to be no good. Long court pass to LeBaron. LeBaron tries to save it. He is going to save it. He's going to be trapped in the corner. Now inside to Decker. Decker puts it up. No good. Decker gets his own rebound. Now he puts it up. That one's good for Jared Decker. 2 points. 22-13. Lobos down to the Roadrunners currently.
If Jared can just keep doing that the rest of the game, that can definitely bring us back up with the Roadrunners.
I think, Cameron, I think you're right. I think right now in a JV game, you got to look at what you got to do. Every possession doesn't necessarily count, but you got to get something. Whether it be a rebound, a steal, both teams are going to score as you have turnovers. And Marcus just grabbed a turnover. He's going to get called for a carry, and it's going to go back to the Lobos. But you have to kind of sit and just chip away at everything they've been giving you. You got to sit back and go, okay, if we can get this right here, and Coach Peyton Flake doing a great job. As now Travis Flake's back in the game into LeBaron. LeBaron inside to Decker. Decker puts it up, and that's good, and that's what we talked about. Chipping away, 22-15, 7-point lead for the Roadrunners. Nate's going to check back in for the Roadrunners. That's going to help the cause a little bit, as I believe Nate was their leading scorer when he came out, and that's going to go inside. That's going to be Marcus to, I believe that was Carter, up for 2 points. Long court pass again to Reedhead. Excuse me, that was 33. That was Trace. And we've said his name as he's come in quite a bit for the Roadrunners.
Looks like we're going to have Brett Hips back on the line for a free throw.
I believe this is Rhett's,
third, second?
Yeah, it'll be his fifth and sixth free throw opportunities is Reedhead, LeBaron, Hips, Flake, and Decker. As Nate and Channing getting ready to check in, Hips at the line to shoot a couple.
Started off with the Holbrook getting a lot of fouls, and now looks like Snowflake's the one getting a lot of fouls this game.
It is a slow quarter for sure, 24-15. Roadrunners up 9 on the Lobos, 2:21 left here in the second quarter till halftime. Don't forget, folks, stay tuned for our Honda Ski and Outdoor show at halftime. As looking forward to the varsity game, as Hips' second free throw is good. It looks like Holbrook is 8-4 on the season, is what Max Preps has. And so they've played 12 games. I believe that they were in the Round Ball Tournament Championship. As looking forward, they've beaten Window Rock, Tuba, and Ganado from the north. Lost to Seton, Scottsdale Christian, Fountain Hills. They did have a loss to St. John's, 62-54, and that was at their place. Beat Round Valley, beat Chinle, beat Morenci, beat Valley. I believe those were all in the tournament. And now they match up in this region matchup with the Lobos tonight for the varsity boys game. As Holbrook still up 24-15, we have a loose ball, and we're going to get a body to the floor, and we're going to get a foul.
Not sure who that one was on. Number 6?
I believe it's going to be Snowflake ball, and they called the foul on number 15. That is Marcus, and that's going to be the 6th team foul. Oh, unofficially the 5th on the board, which means that we're going to shoot a couple at the line. As it looks like Holbrook takes a break after tonight, and then we come back the 6th of January, and they are at Winslow. There's a chance, folks, that we might be covering that game as over at Winslow between the Roadrunners and the Bulldogs, as the Roadrunners travel down 66 to take on Winslow at around the corner from standing on a corner. Holbrook with the ball up, 24-15, minute 40 left. Caselin's going to go right. Sends it back over to Nate. Who's impressed you on this Holbrook team so far?
So far, number 3 has really impressed me so far.
That's Caselin, and I've seen that too. As Caselin's been all over the court, he may not have the point total of some of his teammates. So we're going to whistle, and we're going to get a foul. That's going to be on Reedhead. That's going to send Channing to the line. I've been impressed with the play of Nate. Also, this Trace that's come in the game, number 33.
Yeah, they've all had some really good action.
What really helped Holbrook's cause were those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It really did.
Got down to business and got them in the ball game.
If Snowflake can get some threes, that would definitely help him too. They have not shot any threes so far, it looks like.
I don't think they've shot any threes as the second free throw is made, 26-15, minute 29 left. But as you've seen these guys and know them, who is their three-point shooter on the squad? Do they have a pure shooter that's going to be able to put those up? As Hips goes in, he puts it up on the right side. No good. Rebound, Decker. Decker misses, and rebound is Flake. Flake now out to LeBaron. LeBaron dribbles left side, left hand. He puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound, Roadrunners. Nate with the rebound. Over to Caselin. Caselin bringing up the ball. Who's the three-point shooter?
I'd say Tread Udall, who's on the bench right now, but I would say Landon LeBaron too. Is there people that shoot threes and that's like what they do, usually pretty good at it, but it doesn't seem like they've had an opportunity to shoot many threes this game today.
As Nate gets the ball and it's knocked out of bounds, so it's going to belong to Holbrook as it goes out of bounds on Decker. And Brandon's going to be in to rebound it, or to inbound it. Over to Nate. Nate no good. Rebound is Reedhead. Reed head forward to LeBaron. LeBaron to Hips. As Hips runs the court, he goes left. And we're going to get a blocking foul. And I got to agree with the officials on that one as he stepped slightly under him and caused, as we look, he didn't have that set point. I wish they would put that, the blocking or the charging arc in high school to distinguish that. But nonetheless.
Looks like it's going to be Red's 4th time on the free throw. Let's see if he can get some shots up this time.
Hips is struggling to get the ball in from the free throw line tonight as he misses his first one. 26-15, 42 seconds left here in the first half. Next free throw by Hips is good. 26-16, 10-point lead for the Roadrunners. 41 seconds left in the first half. Caseland left, right. Now the ball is to LeBaron. LeBaron steps, and LeBaron's going to be whistled for a travel.
Gotta agree on the refs with that one.
Yeah, he traveled. He had his bags packed and an airline ticket and a passport because he was traveling.
That was a sneaky play.
Channing to inbound the ball. Channing over to Caseland. Now it's
Looks
stolen
like
by
Landon
LeBaron.
recovered
LeBaron drives. LeBaron puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound is Flake. Flake now puts it up. He hits the bottom of the rim, bottom of the net, but not in the good way from underneath. Holbrook with the rebound. Brandon with the ball. Brandon crosses the time stripe. Brandon over in the corner to Caseland. Caseland now back to Brandon. As Brandon's going to put up a desperation three. That's going to be no good, and that's going to end it for the first half as the final score. Your halftime score, 26-16. The Roadrunners up on the Lobos. We'll come back and bring you our Honda Ski and Outdoor Show. This is Shola Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hey everyone, it's the Name Your Price sales event at Horn Auto Center for the rest of the year.
Even on these trucks?
Yeah.
Even on brand new SUVs?
Yeah.
What about all these used cars?
You got that right.
Even on all these heavy duty trucks?
Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh.
It's the Name Your Price sales event, and no reasonable offer will be refused.
So come in and make us an offer we can't refuse. We are Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
This is iTalk 106.7's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
Welcome back, everybody. Show Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com as we head to our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show. And first half action featured a lot of scoring by the Holbrook Roadrunners, as the Holbrook Roadrunners are up 26-16. As you look at there, Nate goes in for the drive, as for the Lobos, missed free throws seem to be the opportunity that has gone away, as they've been put at the foul line about 18 times, and they've come away with only about 4 of those as makes. They've missed a lot of back ends of the free throws. As what if you're the Lobos, Cameron, you go into the second half, what do you have to do to get back in this game?
Definitely get more shots up. If Jaron Duggar can keep getting those layups back up and make them, and maybe when they get fouls, get those free throws that they've been really struggling to get, then I think they should be set to possibly catching up to the Roadrunners.
As I think the fast break game and the transition game, they just haven't been able to finish that. There's been a lot of missed opportunities at the end of the transition game going up, trying to make it work. Now, if you're the Roadrunners, you're up 26-16. You have a 10-point lead. What do you do to maintain this lead?
Oh, definitely keeping their shots up. They've been having good threes. They've been having very good layups that they keep making. Pretty good defense, getting that ball. Maybe they could get better at having better ball control, but yeah.
I think if you're the Lobos, you just got to come out and you got to tell yourself that every opportunity can't be wasted to get back in this game. If you're Holbrook, you just keep playing hard, keep that press going. The Lobos have struggled a little bit with the press. Again, our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show brought to you by Honda Ski and Outdoor. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor store south of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Casino. As second half action is going to start here in about 3 minutes and 22 seconds left, as we look forward to the varsity game, as the varsity game is going to feature the Roadrunners, who are unofficially 8-4, taking on the Lobos. And the Lobos have been to one tournament over in Flagstaff, and they show them at 4-5 overall, as they lost to Chinle, lost to Coolidge, beat Page here at home in a blowout, and in the tournament lost to Estrella, lost to Needles, beat Northland Prep, beat Safford, and then lost to Flagstaff, who is a 4A, has been at times a 4A powerhouse, and then beat Tuba City 53-40, and that was last Tuesday night up in Tuba City. The girls, on the other hand, Snowflake girls, who are down at the Eastern Arizona tournament, came out victorious against Tuba in a 61-60 ball game, as unofficially some of the media had reported that the Tuba City Warriors were ranked number 1, and they have a freshman phenom that's pretty good. So looking forward to hear how they're doing at the EA tournament, as we're going to come back and we're going to bring you second half action here from Snowflake High School. This has been the Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, visit the Honda Ski and Outdoor store north of the Honda Casino on Highway 2, south of the Honda Casino on Highway 260. Honda Ski and Outdoor. We'll come back and bring you second half action to Show Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Welcome back to Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
As we get set to start second half action, as the Lobos will control the alternating possession according to the rules of NFHS basketball. As Flake's going to bring it in, he's going to send it to LeBaron. Lobos go with their starters. That's Flake, Smith, Wood, LeBaron, and Decker, and this is your Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off the college with the lowest tuition in the state, now offering bachelor's degrees in business education. Northland Pioneer College, locations in Navajo and Apache County. Northland Pioneer College. As we have fumble, miscue, tap, ball out of bounds, Lobo ball. As we switch sides of the court, Lobos will be going north. For you watching, they'll be going other side of the screen. And it's kind of flipped here at Snowflake High School. As rebound by Wood. Wood goes up with it, gives it to Decker. Decker lays it straight up and in, and that puts the Lobos 26-18, 7 minutes and 36 seconds left here. As the ball goes off LeBaron's head on the pass, but the Roadrunners reel it back in. Ball is set with Channing as Caselin, Braylon, Manny, Channing, and Nate with the ball for the Roadrunners, as there's another miss by the Roadrunners off the basket, but it's gathered back in by Marcus. Marcus puts it in, no good. Rebound is Channing.
It looks like we have number 44 that has not been on the court yet this game.
Right, Ja, number 44 for the Roadrunners in the game. And Ja, we get a whistle and we get a foul, as the foul's going to be on 15. That's going to be on Marcus. As Marcus was, I said Holbrook went with their starters. I lied. Marcus is in, and there's not, I'm not sure, as Marcus now checks out of the game, and that goes
to number 3.
Caselin back in the game. Lobos with the ball, inbounded to Decker. Decker forward to Smith.
No good.
And that's going to whistle and go out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Roadrunners. Roadrunner ball. Channing with the rebound. Channing into Caselin. Caselin picked up by LeBaron. Now he's going to bring it. Now sends it over the time stripe. Now at the 28-foot line at the top of the key. Over to Nate. No good. Rebound out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Snowflake Lobos. 26-18. 6 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Forward is to Smith. Smith goes now right side. Now Smith loses the ball, and we're going to probably, he does get it back in, and we didn't get a jump ball. We got it back in. He gives it to Decker. Now Decker's going to be fouled, and that's going to be Holbrook's second team foul.
Looks like if Lobos can keep this up with not getting the Roadrunners to score, then they can have a very good chance of catching back up.
I think the thing in the third quarter here is the Lobos got to get some momentum to go into the fourth. If you're Holbrook, you got to start playing to win and not to lose. As they do that, exactly. They knock it away, and it goes Roadrunner ball. As Roadrunner goes forward to Nate. Nate tries to alley-oop, but no good. Now rebounded by Hips. Hips forward to LeBaron. LeBaron on the left side. He looks, now gives to Decker. Decker takes a step. He goes left, he goes right. On Decker. Winds and spins, lays it up and in. 2 points. Jared Decker, Lobos. 26-20.
Like we said, if he can get back those layups, right it back up, then we're good.
As Channing with the ball. Channing over to Nate. Nate, middle of the key, looks to put it up, and it's knocked away. Decker with the steal, forward to Flake. Flake left side, goes to his left hand. It's going to be whistled for a foul, as it's going to put Chaunch at the line to shoot a couple.
Looks like we've had a lot more fouls from the Roadrunners than expected.
3-0, no fouls called on the Lobos this half. 26-20, 5 minutes, 54 seconds left. As the left-handed Flake goes up, puts it up the line, no good. And the Lobos would be very much in this ball game if they could get about 50% of those free throws to fall, but we're not seeing that currently. And that one is good. The broadcast curse is no longer a thing. Now here's the Roadrunners with the ball. Brandon now to Channing. Channing dribbles to his right, guarded by Flake. Channing left, right. Over now to Nate. Nate inside to Ja. Ja puts it up. He's contested by Decker. Decker's going to get a foul. And Decker playing aggressively. If I'm Coach Flake for the Lobos, I have zero problem with how he played there. It puts Ja at the line and makes him earn his points. As this is Ja's first trip to the line. That's Ja, J-A-H, from what I understand in the book. We asked Coach and confirmed it. As Ja's first free throw is good. 27-21. Roadrunners on top of the Lobos. Stay tuned, folks. We have varsity boys action coming to you next as the Snowflake Lobo boys will take on the Roadrunner boys. And that's going to be Ja. Puts it down for 2, so he earns his 2 anyway. As Chaunch with the ball sends it forward to Smith. Now in the corner to LeBaron. LeBaron, three-point shot. Comfort. Fit Denture's three-point shot. Landon LeBaron to Camry. I got to go back to the point you made earlier when asked who their shooters were. You said that it was Udall and LeBaron did exactly that, trying to get him back in this game.
Exactly. He officially showed out. I think that kind of gained his confidence for this game. Maybe he can be able to put a couple more up and get back into this game. Looks like
Ja rolls and spins, and he puts it down for 2. As now the Lobos get the ball and took away some of that momentum after the LeBaron 3, and they're back up on top. As the ball goes to Hips left side. Hips puts a floater up, and it puts it through the twine for 2.
Like I said, they just get their shots up, and that's exactly what they're doing this quarter, it looks like.
You know, Camry, it's interesting because I think momentum is one of the scariest things in sports if you're on the opposite side of it. As Holbrook goes in, as they're going to miss it, it's going to go to LeBaron. That ball is going to be out of bounds. They're going to say knocked out by the Roadrunners.
What I'm noticing with
as we're going to get a timeout, we're going to go ahead and take it to the Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so we can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
This is Sholo's Ford presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide and iTalk 106.7 worldwide.
This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide and iTalk1067.com. As the Lobos have the ball out of bounds, it's going to be knocked out on the Roadrunners, and I don't think number 20, Channing, is very happy with that. But nonetheless, the ball is going to go to the Lobos as Reedhead's going to bring it in. Reedhead sends it over to Smith. Smith over to LeBaron. LeBaron puts up a three-point shot. No good. Rebound. Well, I can't call it a rebound when it goes off his head and falls out of bounds as Cameron Reedhead knocks it out with the cranium. As folks, we'll take a minute here as it's 30 to 26. The Lobos are down to the runners. Runners up on top as Nate goes in and puts up a two-point shot blocked by Decker. As we'd like to thank Sholo Ford, Summit Healthcare, Ace Hardware, Northland Pioneer College, Horn Auto Center, Summit Regional Medical Center, Comfort Fit Dentures, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Allegra and Sholo, and Deemer's Glass. As ball goes down, goes off. Now it's 30 to 26, 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Looks like we got it out. What I'm noticing with these two teams is both have their big guys. They got number 44 and Jaron. They're tall guys that are definitely probably going to be their layups on their.
One of the things I'm wondering is if Ja dresses on the varsity, and I don't know that for sure, and maybe possibly he is saving quarters for the varsity game, because at the 3A level they're allowed a limited number of quarters. So I wonder if Ja is getting some time in because he might be needed on that Holbrook bench. As there's a pass inside, it's going to fall down. We're going to get a jump ball, folks. They just got to call it at some point. And they did. So it's a jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Snowflake Lobos as Trevor Wood, T-Dub, checks into the game for the Snowflake Lobos.
Back in.
Number 21 Wood checks in for Decker as Decker is kind of looking like our glass man of the game, or possibly Nate. Just depends as Caselin with the ball. Over now to Brandon. Brandon no good. Rebound LeBaron. LeBaron looks, and now LeBaron forward to Reedhead. Reedhead over to, who is that, Camry?
That was number.
Was that Tripp Smith?
No, that was Tripp Smith. I didn't realize he was back in.
Tripp Smith back in the game for the Snowflake Lobos.
He tried to dive for that. Did not work out, but.
Appreciate Camry stepping into the broadcast tonight as she didn't have to do the varsity game, folks. We have a local expert coming in as there goes the ball up, and that's going to be number 30, Brandon. As a former Lobo head coach and current father of one of the players, Coach Joe Clare, is going to join us for the broadcast tonight as Coach Brogan is down with his basketball team. And Camry, before we can go any farther, speaking of Coach Brogan and those Lady Lobos, they are having a year.
5-0 right now.
Well, in the region they are. They did have the one loss in the tournament to Pueblo, who I think is a pretty good team, as Wood at the line, and Wood puts it through. As number 25, Jordan, is going to check in, as that's not good for the Roadrunners if you see Nate hobbling. Nate has been an absolute key. In fact, Nate is in line for our glass man of the game. 32-27, Roadrunners up on the Lobos as Wood goes for his second free throw, puts it up, and that one is good. And something we haven't said a lot tonight, Camry. Someone went to the line and is perfect.
I know. And that'll probably hopefully gain Trevor's confidence back, as it looked like he was kind of struggling the first half, but it looks like maybe this half he'll gain a little bit of confidence into himself.
I think confidence and momentum are huge, and it just doesn't seem like it is, but it does. Shots seem to fall as number 20, Channing, sends it inside for Caselin, and it tips just off his fingers and goes awry. It's going to be Lobo ball, and that's going to be Smith to inbound, Smith to Udall. Udall back to Reedhead, Reedhead to forward to Wood. We're going to get actually a foul as it goes out of the hands of Wood, as I believe they're going to call that on number 20, Channing. As he goes forward, I don't know if we have a replay on that one or not, but he looks like he got hit in the head as he was coming forward to the ball, but because of the positioning of it.
I think it's the eye.
I think he got it in the eye, that's right.
That's a horrible one.
As the coaches come over. Folks, we're going to go ahead and take a break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Gave him the ball before.
This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
As the free throw's missed, Wood gets the rebound. Wood misses it, but is fouled on the way back up as we get a great replay there. Great job by Jeff, our cameraman, on getting that one in. And folks, the people that do the behind-the-scenes work and the cameras do an absolutely amazing job to bring you these broadcasts as Wood puts his first free throw in.
Looks like
32-30.
Looks like Trevor's really getting back those shots that he kind of missed the first quarters.
Trevor back in, or excuse me, Trevor at the line to put a second one. That one is no good. Rebound is, well, the rebound is Smith. They call it knocked out of bounds, but they call it knocked out sure enough, as you see right there, when it was tipped, it was on the line and went out of bounds. There goes Wood. Wood air ball over the top, and that is rebounded by Hips, but ripped away by Jordan. As Caseland tries to bring up the ball, and Smith gets it. Now Smith gets, so we have a turnover by Smith, turnover by Caseland. Now a turnover by Smith again. Back to Caseland as we get a whistle and we're going to get a foul. As we get a timeout, this is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back, and this is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on italk1067.com.
As the Lobos are down 32-30 to the Holbrook Roadrunners, a minute 56 left here in the third quarter. As the Lobos have the ball, the inbound is to Wood, and it's knocked free. Knocked free by Brandon, but it goes out of bounds, thus ball goes back to the Snowflake Lobos as they're going to bring out Reedhead to inbound. Reedhead looking for some of the more height-advantaged Lobos.
Definitely looks like we're back in this game.
As Hips ties it up, and that's Red Hips with a 2-point shot for the Snowflake Lobos, 32-30. As the ball goes over to the far side, Roadrunners control it. That's Trace with the ball. Back now to number 30. 30 is going to be Brandon. Brandon back to Trace. As goes inside to Ja, and that's ripped away by Udall. That's going to be a whistle, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to go out of bounds and belong to the runners as they say that went out on Red Hips.
We definitely predicted what was going to happen. If Lobos could get back those shots and get their defense aggressive, they could definitely come back, and that's exactly what they did.
And, you know, I got to credit that the tipping point of that drive, Cameron, excuse me, not the drive, the comeback was definitely, to me, when Landon LeBaron hit that three-point shot. And if the Lobos do hold on, that possibly could be our Horn Auto Center drive of the game. As Roadrunners get the ball back, but there's a lot of basketball to play. 9 minutes left. A lot of, as we say at our house, basketball. As Caseland with the ball. Caseland inside to Ja. Ja has it stripped away. Now belongs to the Lobos. Udall had it. Now sends it forward to Hips. Hips is going to try to drive. Hips to Reedhead. Reedhead has it knocked away. Definitely. That's going to go out of bounds and belong to the Snowflake Lobos.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we have a lot of more drive, especially to the rim now for layups.
As Smith puts it up, that's going to be no good. 39 seconds left. 32-30. 32-32, excuse me. 32 all in this third quarter action as over to Caseland. Caseland now into Jordan. As we're going to get the ball ripped away, and Lobos with a chance to go up for the first time this game. Forward is to Reedhead. Reedhead loses it out of bounds, however, it is tipped. It goes out of bounds as we look at the replay, and sure enough, it was knocked out, and it goes. So, Guys, Aaron Hewish here as Tread Udall puts up 3. Aaron Hewish with Cameron Hewish. The duo as it goes out to Red Hips. Red Hips, that's a 2-point shot. Red Hips put on the line, 8 seconds. 7-6 as it's knocked again. As Aaron Hewish joined by Cameron Hewish, and Cameron, appreciate her stepping up and joining this JV basketball game. The broadcast, she knows a lot of these young men, but I've been doing this a few years, Camry, and learned from, but you got to tell the folks at home, this is in your DNA. Your grandfather did a lot of radio, and he actually graduated from broadcasting school, so just carrying on the family tradition, I guess, as Cameron Hewish joins us tonight.
First game.
As here's Red Hips with another 3-point attempt.
Oh my.
Red Hips with a comfort.
Definitely back in this game.
3-point shot as 37-32. Lobos go on top in this third quarter. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 or worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everyone, it's the Name Your Price sales event at Horn Auto Center for the rest of the year.
Even on these trucks?
Yeah.
Even on brand new SUVs?
Yeah.
What about all these used cars?
You got that right.
Even on all these heavy-duty trucks?
Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh.
It's the Name Your Price sales event, and no reasonable offer will be refused.
So come in and make us an offer we can't refuse. We are Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Welcome back. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
As we get set to start the fourth quarter action, as we're going to get a foul to start off, which gives us a chance to do our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off at the college with the lowest tuition in the state. Now offering bachelor's degrees in business and education. That's Northland Pioneer College, locations in Navajo and Apache County. Northland Pioneer College. As here goes Tripp Smith, puts it up, no good. Red Hips with the rebound. Red Hips misses his own, gets his own rebound. Red Hips tries to put it back up. He's going to hit. He's going to fall to the floor, and he's going to go to. Well, is he going to the line, or are they calling that down?
Yeah, he's going on the line right now.
Red Hips are going to the line, 37-32, 7:46 left. And momentum is a scary thing, but that start of the fourth quarter, I believe Holbrook has 4 timeouts left.
Definitely looks like Red's been the most on the free
help
throw
for the comeback. You know, Camry, as we look to our post-game show, we got to have our Horn Auto Center drive of the game, our Deemer's Glass's Hips misses second free throw, our Deemer's Glass man of the game, and our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game. And right now I have no idea who it's going to be. No. It's going to be who steps up in this fourth quarter and does that, because we've got 3 things to go over in our post-game show, and I couldn't tell you even who's in the lead for one of them right now.
I definitely think number 3 on Roadrunners, Rhett Hips, now has a very good chance of coming back. We have Cameron, Jaron. We have a lot of contenders.
I think Braylon and Nate has really impressed me, but Nate's been out of the game for a while. He's back in now with that ankle, misses it. Hips grabs a monster rebound. He sends it out to Reedhead. Reedhead over to
Tripp Smith.
Tripp Smith, no good. Rebound Hips. Hips now misses it. Rebound is, credit the rebound to Cameron Reedhead, but credit the chance of Cameron, because Trevor Wood went in there and banged the boards and got that ball tipped out as Wood's now on the top of the key. Wood dribbles up, Wood dribbles right. Looks at the free throw, sends it out to Udall. Udall on the far side now. Now Udall goes left, goes right. He's backed up on the arc. Sends inside to Wood. Wood loses it. Now gathered in by Nate of the Roadrunners. That's going to go back to Channing. Channing with the ball. Forward to Braylon. Braylon now bringing the ball up on the far side. Left, right now. Braylon goes for the drive. He's guarded by Hips. That's going to send it over to Manny. And that's going to be tipped out of bounds. The ball's going to belong to the Lobos. 37-32. Lobos up. 6 minutes and 42 seconds left.
Nate has definitely been a very aggressive person this game. And it looks like we are back to Tripp.
You know, what's interesting about that, Camry, is the Lobos did not come back until Nate was out of the game. Mm-hmm. And that gives you a little bit of idea. If the Roadrunners hold on, we got to recognize Nate somehow, maybe as our Deemer's Glass man of the game, because the only way the Lobos came back is when he had that ankle injury. And I mean, you got to give the guy credit. You saw how tough he was coming out of that game.
Oh, yeah.
As Braylon's going to go and put it up, that's going to be no good, but he's going to be fouled, and Braylon is going to go to the line to shoot a couple. As I am, I mean, that he's tough because you can tell he's visibly in a little bit of pain there.
Looks like we have Landon LeBaron and Jaron Decker coming in after.
As well as Marcus. First one is good. Subs are going to check in as the buzzer rings. Reed head and hips out. You know what I would be interesting to see, and I know they probably don't practice it, but I'd like to see Decker, Wood, and Hips
together
with maybe LeBaron and Udall or Smith, any of the backcourt, to see what kind of height advantage that gives. Both three of those good. 37-34. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left as LeBaron with the ball. LeBaron now over to
Jaron Decker.
It was Smith. Now Smith has it back to LeBaron to Decker. Back to Smith. Now Smith sends it over to LeBaron. Back to Udall. Udall's going to drive and finish it, but he's going to be fouled before he gets there. So we're going to go on the ground. That's going to be the third team foul for the Roadrunners. And looking at the game, the way it's ending down, the timeout situation is going to come into play as Trace checks in the game. Holbrook still, according to the scoreboard and according to me, Holbrook has 4 timeouts, Lobos with 3. So there's still 7 timeouts left in this game. And we are a long way from finishing. Ball goes inside to Wood. Wood now looks to drop step. Wood goes to his left, no, to his right. Spins up, but he's going to go to the line to shoot a couple. And Wood has been very good from the free throw line tonight.
Definitely, he's gotten those shots up, so hopefully he can get 2 more right up for the team.
As that's going to be 5 on Channing as he's going to check out of the game. And that's going to bring back in Brandon for the Roadrunners as Wood at the line to shoot 2. Wood's first free throw is no good.
A lot can happen in these next 5 minutes.
Oh, it's with 7 timeouts on the board. I mean, here we go. Wood with the second free throw is no good. Rebound is Decker. Decker doesn't get it. We're going to get it, but they're going to say Trip Smith on the line. You know, Cameron, there's 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. Lobos are up 37-34. This is one of those situations where when, you know, somebody's getting ready to leave the house, let's say the couple says they're going to leave the house, as Nate puts it up, kisses it off the glass. Great job. As the couple's going to leave and the woman says, I'll be ready in 5 minutes. You got to say it's 5 minutes with 7 timeouts and a 1-point ball game. That's how long it's going to take.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly what we have here. It's 5 minutes on that board. We're not even going to be near what's going to happen because the Lobos up 1 now, 37-36. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of a battle here. As Nate intercepts the ball. Nate intercepts the inbound intended for Wood. Now Braylon brings it forward. Braylon left, right. Now he spins, goes in, and it's going to knock off a knee. It's going to go inside to Brandon, and it's going to knock off. We're going to have 2 points. So the Roadrunners have the chance to claw back to the lead. Down 36-37 to the Lobos.
Lobos can't get too excited. They still have a lot to fight for.
There is a lot,
game.
and this is the point in the game where you got to tell yourself, we got to play to win, not to lose, and that's what I felt like the Roadrunners did in that third quarter as they were playing as the first free throw is good. As now we have a tie ball game, 5:17 left in the fourth quarter.
Looks like Red's going to come back in.
As Red Hips comes back in, but I think what you're seeing that when you play not to lose, you can get it taken away from you.
Yeah.
First free throw by Brandon is good. Second free throw is up, and it is good.
Looks like we have 2 cousins playing. Wood and Hips are
That is,
first
they're cousins. That's welcome to Snowflake, folks. I mean, the only town, well, St. John's Round Valley maybe, where you hear a mom say, you can't ask them to the prom, they're your cousin. But nonetheless, we love it anyway.
We do. They have a very good connection. I think that's why they keep Wood and Hips together in a way, because they work well together on the court.
Ball is into Smith. Smith now over to LeBaron. LeBaron thought about an NBA 3. Now he drives, and he's going to be whistled for the travel.
That's 2.
Roadrunners up 38-37. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, folks, we have the boys' action after this, as the Lobos will host the Roadrunners here from the Den at Snowflake High School. Always a battle when these two teams play. One of them may have something to play for. The other one may have nothing to play for, but we're still going to end up with a good game. As Braylon over on the far side, now he gives to Manny. Manny back to Braylon. Braylon stepped out on by LeBaron. Now Braylon drives. He goes in. It's going to be away, but it's going to be gathered in by his teammate, and that was Nate. No. Trace. Ball out. Now going to belong to the Lobos.
Manny has played a good game as well. We haven't really heard much from him, but he's done pretty good.
As that's going to be the 5th team foul on the Roadrunners. So that's going to put the Lobos in a 2-shot bonus according to the rules. So the Lobos are going to get the ball, or get a chance, as Rhett Hips, who's been the most solid free throw shooter for the Lobos, a chance to bring the Lobos back or possibly go ahead.
Once again,
his dribble set.
Rhett is back on that free throw line like he's been the whole game. It's good.
First free throw is good.
Looks like he's up for the second, and it's good once again. Rhett has had some incredible free throws this night.
Hips doing good.
Manny's coming down the court. Thinking about who's going to pass it to. Back to 32. Cameron definitely needs to get his defense back. He's been having really aggressive defense. Let's just hope he can keep that up this quarter to finish off this game and get a win.
Lobos up 39-38, just over halfway through this 4th quarter as Braylon brings it out. Braylon sets it inside to Trace. That's going to be, tries to drive. No way we're going to have Lobos. We're going to have a hand check, and that's going to be on number 33, Trace, as I see in the replay here, that's a tough one. It's a close one. I think that's a point of emphasis by the officials this year, is that hand check. So
Tripp hasn't been on the free throw line.
That was a close one as we got that one there, but nonetheless, it's a foul. And it's kind of, what's a strike in softball and baseball, Camry?
3.
No, what's a strike? What's the zone?
You know more than me. You're the.
Well, exactly, but a strike is a knees to the chest. Nope, it's whatever the umpire calls.
Yeah.
So what's a foul in basketball? Whatever the referee calls. Yep. 41-38, Lobos on top as we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get the foul just returned on the Lobos. That's going to be on 14. That's going to go against Cameron Reedhead. And that's going to be the 13th foul for the Lobos as the Roadrunners are now set to inbound. And Manny's going to inbound to Braylon.
Looks like we have Landon LeBaron back.
As LeBaron does check back in, Braylon with the drive. Braylon puts it up. That's going to be off the hands of Trace. No good. Trace does get it back. Rebound, Wood. As Wood now turns and spins and sends it forward to Hips. As Hips goes up, he puts it up, no good. And that's going to be Tripp Smith. 2 points for the Lobos, 43-38. Here come the runners, down 43-38, 3 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the game. In regulation, I should say. In regulation. Nights like tonight, we could have some bonus basketball. As Manny puts it up, no good. Rebound was kind of there by Smith. He has it knocked away, so the rebound actually goes to LeBaron as we go forward to Wood. Full court to Wood. Wood puts it up, lays it in. Trevor Wood, 2 points, 45-38. Lobos, 3 minutes left in the regulation. As Nate goes in and spins, puts it up, no good. We're going to whistle, we're going to get a foul. And Nate has absolutely been everywhere on the court for the Roadrunners as he is visibly still hurt from that ankle as he's going to go to the line. Now he's holding his elbow as we got to put that on our Summit Healthcare injury report. Camry, what do you do if you're the Roadrunners? You are now down 7 in order to get back in this ball game.
I don't know if Nate's going to stay in or not, but he's definitely been a big contributor to this team. I think if they can get more shots, more aggressive defense on the Lobos, because the Lobos have been making a lot more shots this game in their layups and not as many fouls, because we've seen a lot of fouls this game, the second half from the Roadrunners, definitely. So if they can get them shots up, then they'll be good.
As Wood tried to get the rebound, but it was knocked away by Manny, and Manny actually knocked it into the hands of the Lobos. Lobos try to pass it down the court. Now it rolls out of bounds on the far side, and that's going to be Roadrunner ball. We're going to whistle, and we're going to get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it to folks. This is Shola Fort's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com and worldwide on italk1067.com. So italk1067 and worldwide on italk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our Cancer Center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome back. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
As we have action start, but the clock reset to 8 minutes, and we're not sure exactly what happened or what our timestamp was, so we're trying to reset it as we speak. And got to give a little bit of a shout out here because you never know who's listening or watching, but we'd like to give a shout out to Camry's 3rd grade teacher listening tonight. Go ahead and tell us.
Brian Weir. He's probably one of my favorite teachers I've had.
He is one of the most amazing teachers and individuals a part of the Snowflake school system, and we welcome him listening and are glad to have him as the ball goes into Trace, and Trace goes to put it up, but Trevor Wood, you know how they say you get the ball, get all hand? Trevor got all hand there, and now he puts Trace at the line, and every point is going to be valuable, every possession, as Trace's first free throw left-handed, no good, 45-39, 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. You are listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball, presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7, KNKI Pine Top Sholo, and 102.5 Pine Top Kopaniki Communication Station. As the second free throw is good, 45-40, 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. Holbrook with 4 timeouts, Snowflake with 2. As ball goes to the right, and that is Trip Smith.
I definitely think these next 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we're going to see a lot more fouls, aggressive defense. Each team's just going to want to win, fight for it.
As Trace tries to put up a three-pointer, that's going to be a good, and ball's just going to roll around. As both teams are now in the bonus, as we're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a foul. The foul is going to be on 32, Nate. And
looks like Travis Flake, number 3, is going to come back in.
It's pretty funny when you get your nickname over the air, Travis. But I didn't even know his name the first 6 years I knew him. But here's Trevor Wood at the free throw line. Wood's free throw is no good. Wood's free throw is good. 46-40. Lobos up. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left.
Manny coming down he's going to try to fight for it. Maybe
actually,
get that
that's Braylon. Over to, and that's over to Trace. As the Roadrunners claw back in, it is now LeBaron with the ball. LeBaron forward to Wood. Knocked away. That is stolen by Trace. Over on the far side to Braylon. Braylon has knocked away by LeBaron. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a foul on Smith. As Smith goes after Manny not over the back, because that's not really the foul, but you see right there as he tries to go through him, and Manny gets the ball. Now Manny's at the line to shoot a couple. 46-42. Roadrunners down. As here's Manny at the line to shoot his 2. Manny's first one is good. 46-43. 3-point spread currently.
I wonder if this will be the set team for the Lobos this night, or if they're going to put back in Jaron Decker.
As the second free throw is good, 46-44, as he steps over the line, and that's going to go back to the Roadrunners with not only a chance to tie, but possibly take the lead with the Comfort Fit Dentures three-pointer.
That might be the deal breaker for the Lobos if the Roadrunners score right now. That might be.
As the ball goes into Nate, Nate's going to put it up. There's going to be a whistle, there's going to be a foul. Foul's going to go in his hips. Nate's going to go to the line to possibly tie this game. 1 minute and 56 seconds left in regulation. Again, boys action next. Roadrunners at the Lobos coming to you. As here's Nate at the line. First free throw is good. 46-45, minute 56 left. What gets me is Holbrook does hang on to 4 timeouts. Nate's second free throw is good. We have a tie ball game, folks. Minute 56 left. We are knotted at 46. Chance with the ball. Over to LeBaron. LeBaron back to Chance.
If LeBaron can get one of those threes, that would definitely save
Wood
them.
brings it over the time stripe back to Flake. Flake now to his left over to LeBaron. LeBaron looking for hips. He does go to hips. We're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a push in the back on Manny. That is an on the floor, but according to the 5 team fouls, he is now going to go to the free throw line, an opportunity to sink 2 red hips at the line.
Definitely seen a lot of Brett at the free throw line this night. Brett shoots it. No good. First throw.
46-46, minute 40 left.
And it's good.
Second free throw is good by hips, 47-46, minute 40 left. Braylon with the ball. Braylon looking. Now he goes right. Now free throw line, dribbles in, puts it up. That's going to be good. Braylon, 2 points, 48-47. Minute 29 left. Hips inbound the ball. Hips to Flake. Flake now trapped. Flake looking. Now he sends it back to LeBaron. And we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a travel as he slid that pivot foot. And you see it right there on a replay. For those listening on radio, he slid that pivot foot just enough to get that call. Ball in Roadrunners. That's a turnover on the Lobos as Cameron Reedhead checks in for Flake.
Looks like Landon LeBaron got a little confused there.
Braylon with the ball. Braylon's going to be picked up by Reedheads. Now over on the far side. Dribbles in, dribbles tight, puts it up and in. Off the glass. That's going to be good. 50-47. Minute 12 left. Ball's inbounded into Woods.
Lobos are going to definitely need a 3-point or a lot of layups to.
Here's Reedhead to his right. Knocked away inside to Hips. Hips is going to put up a jump shot. And Hips is going to follow his shot like fundamental. That's going to be no good. We're going to whistle. We're going to jump ball. As the jump ball is going to favor the Holbrook Roadrunners, up 50-47. 54.3 seconds left in the game.
Lobos are going to definitely have to fight for this if they want to come back.
Here's Braylon with the ball over on the far side. Braylon being guarded by Reedhead. Over now to Manny. Back to Braylon. Braylon now picked up by Reedhead. Braylon goes to his right. He's at the near side on the 28-foot line. Now back out. Now over to Trace. Trace to Nate. We're going to whistle. We're going to get a foul as Red Hips, very smart to make that foul to give the Lobos an opportunity as the Holbrook goes into a 4-corner stall. And now we got to start talking about going right into our post-game show after this.
Nate's definitely been on the free throw line a lot this game, but he's had almost all his shots up and made.
Nate's first free throw is good, 51-47, 23 seconds left. Lobos still have the 2 timeouts. As Holbrook did lead for a fair amount of this game, it wasn't until midway through that third quarter that the Lobos came back. And we're actually going to put in line for our drive of the game, being this Roadrunner comeback in this fourth quarter. Ball's now in the hands of Smith. Smith goes to his right. Smith looking to drive. LeBaron puts up a 3-pointer. That's going to be good. Comfort Fit Dentures 3-pointer. Landon LeBaron, 52-50 as Holbrook inbounds the ball. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a foul. Smith's going to foul. That's going to put Holbrook at the line. And Holbrook can essentially, in my opinion, Camry, ice the game here by making both of them. However, if they do miss, it gives the Lobos an opportunity, possibly get it down for a quick shot to LeBaron. The Lobos with 2 timeouts. I look for Coach Flake to take one here. As Holbrook still with 4 on the board. As Holbrook actually clears the key to put everyone on defense. Manny at the line. Manny's free throw is good. Manny's next one is good. 54-50 as Reedhead puts it up. 2 points, that's going to be no good. Reedhead puts it up, gets his own rebound, puts it up, that's going to be no good. We're going to have a final score, folks, as the Holbrook JV Roadrunners defeat the Lobo Roadrunners 54-50, as we're going to go right into our post-game show. And we got to talk about in our post-game show, we got to run down all our sponsors first. Sholo Ford, Ace Hardware, Honda Ski and Outdoor, Northland Pioneer College, Horn Auto, Summer Regional Medical Center, Comfort Fit Dentures, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Allegra in Sholo, and Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. So our first thing we're going to go to is our Horn Auto Center drive of the game. And Camry, I got to say, Holbrook at the end of that fourth quarter, beating that 7-point lead, coming back and doing that is everything that needed to happen.
It is.
So we're going to go a little bit different here. Now we're going to go to our Deemer's Glass Man of the game. Our Deemer's Glass Man of the game, I want to go, it's unfortunately in a losing effort, but I've got to go with Jared Decker.
I think so too.
And how he did this evening. So when you need glass for your home or business, call Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down, the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, 1-888-GLASSMAN. And our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game, that's going to be an easy one for us. That's Nate from Holbrook. He showed a lot of things. He probably could have been our glass man, but we're going to go with him as our player of the game. So, folks, do not go anywhere. We're going to get set to recoup a little bit and get set to bring you boys action. So for myself and Camry, for our producers and our cameramen, this has been Sholo Fort's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com and worldwide on italk1067 or vice versa. So Sholo Fort's presentation of high school basketball. Thank you, and we'll see you in a couple minutes.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 KNKI Pinetop and italk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to italk1067.com.